Okay. And we're back. All right. So, my question to you, are you doing anything to uh, find out more information about Grey Dragon Island prior to your stealth raid at the end of the month?
Well, I did make mention to it, to that Japanese contact. We could try to, we know where he hangs out. We could see if he found out anything more.
You can.
What do you think, guys? At least, even if he hasn't gone to the island, he might have sent some Japanese survey ships or something that way, since I made mention to him and at least piqued his interest.
So Brady's never been there either.
Brady has never been there. That is correct.
You can send a recon
Who haven't we offended?
before we go and set up the eye, right?
Well, the big issue here is every time they've tried to send a recon, it has failed.
Well, that's because they don't have plot power. So,
What? You think we're better than the normal NPC?
they got Mook written all over them. Can we go on a recon mission and go on the mission to set up the eye? Can we do? Is it like? Can we do both instead of like a 1-0 thing?
You can do both. Yes. You've got a little over 2 weeks to do whatever sort of reconnaissance you would like to do. And when you get bored, you can tell me that we're hitting the time skip button.
Can we weird science like together like a cigarette boat that can go high speed?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with drone.
Drones would be good too. Yeah, we could long range camera technology.
We need the Wonder Woman invisible
jet.
Yeah.
Where only she's not invisible.
Or spy satellites. We use Google. We're gonna invent Google Earth.
Now that's crazy talk.
Well, I think we should at least make contact with the Japanese guy. He might have sent someone at least to a closer sail by and maybe have a map of the island, at least the perimeter of the island. They might have done something.
Well, I don't think you actually mentioned Grey Dragon Island to him, because when you talked to him, you didn't know about it yet.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
All right. Well, that's another thing we could.
You got time to mention it now.
we could contact him to see if he could have a Japanese. It's typical of the Japanese to send, survey ships or a destroyer that's in the area to survey areas, if not for any other reason than for future military engagement someday in the future. Do we want to try that?
We can do that, but I think that we'll probably have to go and do the recon mission ourselves.
True.
Well, you can just ask.
Yeah. Plus, we can at least let them know that we could say that someone had the stuff in their warehouse. I'm not saying we saw anything in the warehouse, but I have no problem hinting that Ho Fang had something definite to do with the stuff that the Japanese are afraid of.
Yes, they're building jet technology on Grey Dragon Island.
Though I think he'd want some proof. So, but we can at least meet with him. We know where he's going to be. And I do believe he also gave us a contact. So,
I'm
but
sorry.
let's
What?
talk about that other idea you had. That so you actually want to try to go over there?
Well, I think we need more intel before we do the actual mission, or at least that would be an extremely good idea. And if if NPCs are not able to pull it off, then that's something for the party.
True, but we better let Brady know about that ahead of time.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll probably need his help to get a boat or whatever.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna try to make contact with our Japanese friend, or
Oh.
my Japanese friend.
Okay. Are you meeting him at the bar or?
I'm gonna contact. I don't think that we don't want someone. Well, we don't want someone to connect too many dots.
Don't we have his card?
Yeah, we do. We had some other way to contact him. I just can't remember what it is.
You have his card. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
you can
I'm gonna
call
contact him that way.
Okay.
I gotta say. Um,
So it takes a couple of days for him to get back to you because the phone number on there
it's not a direct line.
is not direct, but he after a couple of days meets you in the restaurant of your hotel
Mm-hmm.
and says, "Gentlemen, what can I do for you?"
It seems that we may need your help. Seems that everything is pointing to this Dragon Island.
I'm not familiar with this Dragon Island. You'll have to
Uh,
tell me.
We know what. Yeah, we know approximately where it is, right?
You know that it's about 300 miles southeast of Shanghai.
Yeah, we say it's about 300 miles east of Shanghai. What we've been able to gather is this technology and this group is planning something on this island. This might be where they're planning to launch or this new technology. Everything seems to be pointing to that island. And we were wondering, since we know the Japanese have been is a major naval power here, that maybe they have done at least coastal mapping of the area, if not done some actual reconnaissance, either aerial or shipwise.
I know that there's been no reconnaissance. We may have some very general survey maps. I can see what I can find, but it is in a gray area where you're telling me between areas that China would consider sovereign and no man's land. So, and I don't believe there's anything else strategic out there, so we would not have wasted the time and diplomatic issues in launching a survey.
Well, if you could find out what you can, that would be greatly appreciated. Where the dots seem to be connecting it there, and definitely this Hofang has a part to play in it, as well as um, the Dark Mistress, this yacht that seems to be coming into Shanghai at night and then sailing off again. I suspect there will be everything will be climaxing. Supposedly, these tests will be occurring soon.
I see. If you had some hard information that I could take to my superiors, I might be able to render
I,
some naval assistance, but
um, I
I
ca-
don't believe that they will risk a war with China without that.
I think I have some of the old paperwork from England and a couple other places, don't I? Of the stuff going to through Hofang and a couple other things.
All you have is lists of it just listed as artwork pieces.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll at least give them that. So just it says art, but we know that there was other
This
things.
is useless to me.
I know, but I'm just showing you so you're aware of how they cover things up.
This points to Hofang import export here in Shanghai. This does not
I understand.
a Gray Dragon Island.
Yes, I understand that. But so I'm helping you to so that you understand somewhat of what's going on. I know it's probably not going to help you. Um, I don't think we've gotten anything. A keeper. I don't believe we've got anything that connects it to Gray Dragon, right?
No.
No.
This is
No.
the first you're hearing of Gray Dragon Island
Mm-hmm.
in any sort of detail.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get any hard evidence, but we do know it's heading that direction. We're also considering possibly going there sometime.
Well, I will see what I can find if we have any sea charts of the area and have them sent to your hotel. If you
Mm-hmm.
can come up with any hard evidence you can show me that I can take to my superiors, then perhaps better support would be forthcoming. But right
Understood.
now, I know that they would not risk
And
an
that's
international incident with China over speculation.
yes, especially since bringing in China would bring in all the other international countries. I don't blame you. I'd be scoffed at too. There's plenty of information you and I know, but we can't exactly prove.
Quite.
Yes.
Understand the situation.
All too clearly, trust me. Trying to talk to the British at times is like pulling teeth. All right. Well, um, be careful. Things are slowly coming to a head, and be careful where you prod here in China. We've come close to having some issues here ourselves.
I will remain vigilant.
All right. And I bow to him as would be appropriate for the culture. And
Okay, he leaves. A couple days later, you get a package at the hotel which has some naval charts. They show you um, the general outline of this island here, and it's about 300 miles southeast of China. It appears to be a dormant volcano, and the island's about 7 miles across. And the charts also label the entire vicinity as treacherous waters.
Mhm. All right.
Uh,
Then we're gonna.
Out of character, isn't that like where the deep ones came from? The ones who wrecked the club on the Pooh River?
You know, you don't know that for sure, but seems like a reasonable hunch.
But we know that the Great Dragon Island is attached or connected to the cult of the bloated woman, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes, you know that you know from Brady that that Aubrey Penhew and his cult of the bloated woman perform their rituals there.
also out of character, has Seamus used this additional 6 days to make more cool stuff?
You tell me. So it's only been 2 days so far. Um, you talked with your. Okay, it's been 3 days because you talked to Izoj, and then he got you the maps. So it's the 17th now.
I'd almost suggest about 2 days of shotguns and their explosive device.
You read my mind.
Or ammo.
Very well.
I'm going to make sure this information we just got is passed on to Brady
Okay.
because I don't believe they even had this. So
Okay.
I think he's going to know who it's from since there's going to be Japanese writing on it, but at least it's better than what he had.
Okay.
And I also say that we're thinking about maybe doing a reconnaissance.
Okay. Do you want to have a scene with Brady, or are you just sending this over?
We'll have a scene with him because we probably want to. So we'll let him decide where we meet.
Okay. He has you meet again at Firm Action.
Yeah.
And I am going to. Yeah, this is what you have. I'm gonna put you guys on a map here. So this is what you know about Grey Dragon Islands.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, there's a little atoll there. Cool. Oh no, the island's in an atoll.
yes.
Ooh, that's why it's hard to investigate in the first place. It's very easy to make secure. Is that actual island or is that actually coral atoll?
You don't know.
All right. Okay.
This is what little information the Japanese have in their naval charts.
Hmm.
Um, you would guess that it is volcanic because they do identify this as a inactive volcano at the center of the island.
All right. So I let them know that we were able to some contacts to at least get us this.
Interesting. Well, thank you, gentlemen. This is better intelligence than we've ever had about this island.
Yes. I wish I could have gotten you more. The biggest problem is getting hard evidence of things.
I understand. I've been in that exact situation for far too long now.
Mm-hmm. But this got a little bit more information. Several of my group are thinking of that maybe we need to do a reconnaissance of the place ahead of time. My only concern with that is doing so almost forewarns them that something may be coming.
I've been thinking about that myself. Chu and I have talked about uh, sending a small force out to investigate the island. Um, these charts would at least allow us to navigate there. Otherwise, our only plan was to uh, either either follow uh, Sir Aubrey or Ho Fang's personal yachts when either of them are heading to the island, and that has its own difficulties, as
True.
I'm sure you can imagine.
At least with this map, you know where to enter, because it looks like the only place to enter with a decent size of a vessel is through that one passage.
Yes, and given how far offshore it is, we can't just slip in with a canoe. It's 300 miles away, so we're that's a fairly long long ride out.
True.
What about a seaplane?
Well, that's the whole problem. Seaplanes weren't that common back then. They were still in
This,
kind
like, uh, Actually-
I don't have any contacts to get one.
Yeah.
If you do, I'd certainly be open to it, but I don't have any contacts that have a seaplane.
Seaplanes were fairly common.
but 1926, 25, 26.
Sure, why not?
I think most of the passenger planes from the U.S. to Europe were seaplanes, right? Because this was
That's
Yeah,
correct.
but that's flying both sides. That's
because
probably beyond
airport
this.
back then. They used water instead of like a runway.
Yeah, but to find one that's, not privately that would take you to do something like a reconnaissance isn't exactly going to be common.
Right.
You know, you,
And they were noisy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they were
Yes.
just
You're not going to sneak up on the island in a seaplane.
yeah, and they didn't do the first flight like that, like to Hawaii was in 1925.
yeah. Plus, was it their top ceiling that they can fly is pretty low by comparison to modern day standards, right?
Yeah, they didn't have
So-
pressurized cockpits, so you
Right.
got to be below 10,000 feet.
Any seaplanes right now would be in this area would be military. Would be owned by one of the big nations, Britain, Japan, and America. I doubt there's any, since the first flight to Hawaii was in 1925. I'm fairly sure there probably wasn't a whole lot of passenger flights around here with that type of thing. It would have been military, realistically. That or mail planes, which would have still been in some format military. I'm thinking we're going to have to sail there. How much time is left before this all comes down?
So the full moon is going to be the 31st. Brady, with all of this new information that you've given him, is suggesting that the group set out on the night of the 30th, so that you can be guaranteed to sailing through the night, be on the island on the morning of the 31st, so that you can be in place by noon in order to start the ritual.
All right. So yeah. And what's today?
Today is the 17th.
All right. So we basically have
Just under 2 weeks.
under 2 weeks. How long would it take to get there? Because it's 300 miles away.
300 miles, yeah. So it's going to take you most of a day to sail there, or most of a night.
Yeah. So if we're gonna do a reconnaissance, we're gonna have to do it soon, and to get back. And we could check it out ahead of time now that we have an idea of a map. I mean, obviously leave this map here, maybe take a rough copy that we can toss overboard if they catch us. So they don't realize how much someone may know. But how does he feel about maybe us or doing a reconnaissance ahead of time?
He just told you he was planning to send someone to do reconnaissance.
Okay.
He's happy if you all want to do it. He's just as happy for that.
Yeah.
But he understands the need to do some sort of reconnaissance ahead of time.
Actually, it might actually make sense for us to go because they already know. Some of them are already aware we're here. If we get caught, they might not know what you're planning. They might expect to possibly run into us if we do get caught. Where if it was you sending some of your people, that might bring up, extra questions.
Chu kind of, looks at you strangely when you say that and says, my people are going to blend in a whole lot more than a whole bunch
I
of
agree.
Americans showing up.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying.
And frankly, this is what my people are trained for.
All right. Well, then I submit to your idea then.
He says, if you have some other idea of alternate ways of getting there that you want to execute, fine. But if you're just getting on a boat and showing up, this is what I've trained my people for: is
all right,
infiltration and reconnaissance. And
then I will leave it to the expert, which is you, on this.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to do, or do we want to do another time skip?
What do you guys think?
We could ride shotgun on the recon mission, right?
You can. He, Chu Min is saying, he's hoping to get, I don't know if this was actually a thing back then, but like a Zodiac-sized boat, to try to get in sneaky like. And there's not going to be a whole lot of extra seats on it. He's not planning to bring a yacht or.
Yeah, it might be best. We might be in the way.
Well, if we can use a Zodiac, they're probably going to launch from a mothership, right?
Yeah, they probably would. We could be in the mothership to aid assistance, but then again, he might not want us there. Remember, they're kind of, or at least they might be okay with you being on there, but they may have some issues with us Europeans being on there.
We could just ask.
Well, I guess we can let him
Throw
go.
on a cowboy hat and say, "We're looking for girls with green eyes."
Hey, if I see that guy with lightning hat, I'm running.
Jimmy at the bar told me they was out here.
I guess we can let him go. I mean, like if it goes badly, there's still enough time to send another recon mission.
True. Yeah. Well, anything else we want to do? At least we got on the maps. And the only other thing is we could, if we really want to, try to hit Ho Fang's house. That might get us some hard evidence. I could bring the Japanese contingent in. Since you seem to be inclined to, that might help us out. Hey, up to you guys.
Is he gonna have evidence of the weapon that the Japanese are afraid of?
I think he needs some evidence that that something's going to Green Dragon. Either like the technology, some of the stuff that we had seen in England in that shop, that machine shop. I think he's going to need some evidence of that type of stuff heading to Grey Dragon Island. I'm not sure that will be even there. I would say the warehouse, but the warehouse is probably up to the security. That's what I do.
What, you mean just because you guys, kicked in the door and
Yeah, like that.
killed someone?
Yeah,
Now there's one less guy, so we
It's easier.
just keep going back and taking one guy out.
yeah.
That was like a grappling hook, right?
Yeah, and we did steal a whole bunch of his cash. So quite sure he has more to it, but that was on hand cash. I don't know if that's going to do us any good or not, but I'm just throwing that out since there's some interest in doing something.
If there's a battle mat to Ho Fang's house, then there must be something valuable there.
Impeccable
So there's
logic.
yes, but there's battle maps for a lot of stuff that we don't want to be involved with either. If I remember correctly, with a lot of this stuff, just because there's a battle map doesn't mean we want to have a battle. But I understand what you mean. I mean, and plus there's also the ship, the Dark Mistress. We got a couple options. I'm just tossing those out since there seems to be some interest of doing something.
Maybe we should go after the Dark Mistress. That way we can have a boat.
All right.
That'll be useful, beyond just having whatever might be on board.
And we'd have to have someone watching the docks for us. Maybe have one of Brady's people keep an eye on things, and when it comes in, we're ready to go. In fact, that would be a good prelude to have something available. Boat wise to head to the island, because they would be expecting the Dark Mistress.
Yeah, or we can just can we just bribe someone who is down by the docks to keep an eye out?
Well, there's what's his name? The dock master, harbor master. We could bribe him to give us a ring when the ship comes in.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of money.
Okay. Is that what you're...
Yeah, I think we're going to do
the
that.
current plan?
Yes.
Okay.
We're crazy. We're just, I suspect we're just not into the time skip. Into the time where
All right.
it began.
Putting away all the things that I thought you were going to do tonight. All right. Dark Mistress. So, you all bribed the dockmaster, as you found from before when you bribed him. He's pretty up on being bribed, and he is willing to let you know the next time that the Dark Mistress comes in. He does remind you that the window will be short. That the boat usually arrives after dark, and is always out of port again by midnight. So never spends more than a few hours in port. But he is happy to give you a call the next time he sees it. Is there anything in particular that you're doing while you're waiting?
Have materials ready, weapons ready, maybe some dark grease to help with the stealth. Darken our faces, move quickly. Maybe some. Make sure that our shoes have regular maybe some felt on there, so we're a little bit more silent. Flashlights ready. Maybe, of course, we're informing Brady we're planning on doing this, so he might want to send a couple extra people ready too.
This. Where are those step blocks? Do. Don't mind me. I'm just, prepping because, this has absolutely no chance of possibly going bad for you.
No.
Absolutely not.
All rainbows and butterflies. And little unicorns.
I know that this dude has. I thought the captain had a different stat block. Okay, so a couple of days goes by, and you get a phone call from your buddy, the Dockmaster, on the 20th, let's say. And he says that ship you were looking for just came in.
All right. So we get ready. And head out.
Perfect. Okay. You do that. I
take my pistol with a silencer, assume we're all darkening our faces since we got the grease, and heading over that way.
Okay. You don't look conspicuous at all.
Well, we wouldn't put it on until we got close.
Running
until
around
we got close
the
there.
streets, and I'm assuming that Martin has his balaclava.
Right.
As
I don't
his
need to
cannon. Okay.
We're all in our ninja cosplay.
All right. So you do this. You get to the docks, trying to look completely inconspicuous as a group of you with your darkened faces, and you see a boat. You recognize it from the picture from Elias's apartment hotel room. Um, it is. It is a fairly large yacht. It is tied up just down the pier from Ofang's warehouse. It's a 90-foot yacht. She has the sturdy square lines associated with late 19th century naval architecture. So, what is your plan, gentlemen?
Trying to give everybody else a chance to speak up.
But
Yeah,
you
I was
didn't
gonna
have
say,
a
is there
plan?
any
I
activity
don't know about
going
this.
on?
What'd you say?
Is there any activity going on? Do we see them loading or unloading, or is there any other type of activity?
So when you first roll up, you see some crates being loaded. And if you as you wait for a few minutes, uh, eventually the dock workers leave the ship and go back to you watch them walk up to and into Hofang's warehouse.
All right. You guys want to try to sneak up now?
Did they post any
Sure,
guards?
we've come this far.
Did they post any guards on the boat or around the wharfs?
There's no one that you can see directly from the docks itself. You don't know what's waiting for you on the ship if you were to sneak on.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So we're going to stealthily head towards the boat.
Okay, I will want stealth rolls from everybody.
Oh, yes. This is
The
very the fun part of our day.
Ugh.
Look at all that red.
Well,
oh Jesus, psychology roll. I thought I hit the stealth.
I still have to do mine.
I saw stealth
Nope.
pop up.
Oh, sorry, it hadn't gone down for some reason. I
Oh,
scrolled
I
up.
failed too. And I can't seem to roll worth a darn today.
Okay, so everybody
So you're telling me
except
I
for-
succeeded and you guys failed?
Everybody
Probably
except for
all
Seamus is not so stealthy.
Because he's super far away from us.
Well, at least none of us fumbled, so there's still a chance. But
Okay. Tell me what you're doing. Are you just jumping on the ship, or are you
probably
how are you getting onto the ship? Let's start with that.
Is there a
But
gang?
one of those rolls were just walking up the gangplank.
Is that your plan to just walk
Yeah,
up the
well,
gangplank, or are you
So when
doing
did we need to
something-
roll the stealth rolls?
The stealth. You were going to need the stealth roll no matter what. But
Well, but it makes a difference whether it was like we were spotted on the approach or we were
this is
spotted
why I
coming
want to
up
know
like the ship.
what you were doing. How are you how are you getting yourselves on this ship?
Probably trying to one at a time, just quick. One goes on the gangplank. The next one waves the next person up. Probably.
Or
We don't.
judging by the holes, we're cannonballing into the water next to it and climbing up a rope.
Yeah. I think the simplest would be trying to go up the gangplank. Probably not all at once, but one at a time, and he waves the next person up and that type of stuff. Unless we're noticed, then we probably have to rush up.
Okay. Um. All right. So you start coming onto the gangplank, and let's see here. Um. All right. I need some. All right. So I will give you a couple of. I'll say that you get to see a couple of things before shit is gonna start going down. Let's see here. Sure, why not? That seems like a good one.
Look, they have nice little purple flowers on them.
Okay, so here's what
Oh,
you
those are
so
pens.
you get onto the ship, um, and uh, it appears to be as I said, it's a very large ship. The interior is finished in dark varnished mahogany and yew wood. Uh, and you see there appears to be a number of crew quarters, um, a midship wheelhouse, uh, several small storage lockers, um, and right about the time that you are starting to look more closely at what's going on, you get spotted, and there are 6 crew members aboard, plus the captain. The uh, the captain. Um, do any of you have either medicine or science physics?
No.
I don't have physics, that's for sure. I don't think I have medicine either,
Uh,
except for the small
Seamus,
percentage.
I'm gonna say because you have weird science, um, you notice right away that the captain appears to be suffering from late stage radiation poisoning. Um, and the 6 crewmen, there's definitely something weird about them. Um, they all have webbed fingers. Um, they have human faces, but there's just something not right and very fishy looking about them.
No pun intended.
Oh, Pun 100% intended.
They got the Innsmouth look.
They have the Innsmouth look.
Dang it,
Ooh.
where is Mrs.
That's good
Paul's
times.
fish company when I need it?
Let me.
That's
So this
great.
gives everyone initiative. All right, now I need to find these guys' initiatives and put them in the tracker. Let's see. This guy has Dex 45. This guy has Dex 60. I did not expect to run this encounter tonight, so sorry, I am not as prepared as I usually am for these things. And this guy has Dex 60. Okay, so descending. Okay, so you have been spotted by a bunch of angry, fishy-looking dudes and a very weird-looking captain, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And it looks like pretty much all of you are going first, so you have a round to yourselves to figure out what you're doing.
We could just kill them, right? I mean, they got some sort of radioactive material on here, and there's also a bunch of fishermen, so they're not going to go into the northeast.
You can just try to kill them. I'm gonna say that you've got about this much distance between all of you. You're
Just that.
on the boat, and so you can attack. You can jump over the side. Tell me what you would like to do.
How far away are they?
I'm gonna say
About half the
that
city.
they're about 10 feet away.
There's 7 of them, right? And
Do we really
Yes,
want
there
to
are
fight
7
them?
of them. There are 6 fishy-looking dudes and the captain.
When we drove up here, did we notice any police officers?
You did not.
I guess I will just shoot at the closest one with a regular shotgun shell that doesn't have splash damage.
Okay.
Time to field test.
Okay, so you're shooting shotgun. Are you shooting at the captain or one of the fishy dudes?
One of the fishy dudes. I think the
Okay.
guy with radiation sickness is probably half dead anyways.
Okay. Roll for it. All right, 12 damage to one of these fishy dudes. A fishy dude number 4 is the one right in front of you, so... Okay, well, that really hurt, and so he kind of makes some fishy noises and
What is
falls
that?
to the ground, dead. Seamus.
Killed Kenny.
Groan. and take a look at the
Get some lemon tart.
captain. I really don't necessarily want to do this assault now that we've seen what he looks like, because I'm worried about the ship. But let's I'll shoot at the captain.
Okay.
About how far away is he?
10 feet.
Okay. So that's under 10 yards, right? Sorry.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yes.
3 yards.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. That was a regular bullet. I'm not gonna waste.
You miss.
Yeah.
Lewis.
I will fire at one of the fishy people.
Okay.
I'm going to use my automatic. So I will fire once at least. So let's see here. So boom, miss. I'm going to fire another time. So I try to put 2 shots. And next time is a penalty, right?
Yes.
All right. Nope, neither one.
Okay. Jesse.
Why are we fighting them?
Because you're adventurers and they're monsters and shit.
Ah,
All
Yeah,
right.
I know.
They don't look like us. They look like fish.
Who are you attacking?
whoever's closest to me.
Are you attacking the captain or one of the mooks? One of the fishy
Is
dudes?
either who's the closest to me.
I guess this fishy dude is right in front of you. Okay.
Trying to avoid people coming close to me. Social distancing by
Does not
handgun.
dodge. Okay, roll your damage.
How do I roll what's my freaking damage?
I don't know. I'm not
If it's
sure
a
why.
1911, it's a D10 plus 2.
D10. No, that's. I don't
Don't you have a
think that's what I'm
45?
firing.
45
Yes.
45 is a D10 plus 2.
Oh, okay. How come there's no like roll button for damage?
I think it rolls with it if you put it in the
Yeah, like if mine had hit, I would have had 12 points of damage, but I failed.
Yeah, if it's in the weapons
11.
below, it rolls the damage too.
Okay. That takes out fishy dude number 2.
Get away from us. There's a lot of dudes, man. Why are we doing this?
Because you guys wanted to try to take this boat.
We could have just ran.
That wasn't what was selected.
Okay, fishy dude
That's
number 1
fine.
is going to pull out a club and run up and attack Seamus. But he is going to fail horribly. Fishy dude number 2 is dead. Fishy dude number 3 is going to draw a club and rush Jesse.
Hey.
8. That would be an extreme success for him.
Okay.
You can roll to dodge, or you can try to fight back. I would recommend dodge because you have a better chance of.
I thought you already went. Hold on a second. I don't know. Nope, didn't do it.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage.
Here we go.
Because he gets
It's not good.
Okay. Fishy dude
Might
number
have to play.
4 is dead. The captain is going to pull out a. He's got a gun of some sort, right? Yes, he has a 38 pistol, and he is going to shoot at Martin, but
Woo!
not successfully. Fishy dude number 6 is still alive, so he is going to rush up on Lewis. That will hit. That's a regular success.
All right, I'm going to attempt to dodge. No, I can't dodge with that dart.
Okay.
I don't think I've successfully dodged anything in
You
all the
take
time we've played.
6 points of damage.
All right.
Fishy dude number 5 is also gonna run up and get an attack on you, but fail. Okay. Alistair.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take a shot at the captain. Come on.
Fumble.
Man. Does that
Of
actually
course I did.
that cult actually has a fumble of 98, or
If you only have a 27 for your
yeah,
thing, then yes, then
Yeah.
fumble is. But malfunction's 100, so it does. The weapon doesn't jam.
just clicks on a bad shell.
Yeah, you just so I guess that's just a normal failure here. Martin, top of the order. What would you like to do?
I will try to shoot the captain.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that was just blew his
Nice.
should
Cut
use
it
one of
in
those
half.
exploding ones.
Radiation
Okay.
sick. At
Wow.
least no worries now.
That was just ugly. That was
One.
extremely ugly.
So he's dead.
Smeared.
Actually,
It's
oh wait.
critical.
I do get a chance to dodge. Let me. Oh wait, that might have actually.
Uh-oh.
Critical? You can dodge a critical?
No, I would need a crit. I would need a crit to dodge the crit. Yeah, that's not extreme. So I didn't roll a 1. So nope, he's still dead.
All the rest of them flee because their leader has been killed?
Nope, not so far anyway. Seamus, you have a dude right up on top of
D&D
you.
morale check.
All right.
Deep One hybrids don't do morale checks.
If he's right there in front of me, it's blasting
blank.
time. Oops.
Not so much.
Not so much. How the hell did I manage to screw that?
Rolled a 98.
Yeah. Jeez.
Been one of those days.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Lewis.
All right, I will fire away. All right. Hit. A regular
4
hit.
damage. Okay.
And I will try to pump another shot into him with
Okay.
a penalty, which failed. So I've used 4 bullets so far.
Okay. Jesse.
Do I have to be doing melee things now, or?
You can still fire at point blank.
Oh boy. Critical. No. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Darn it. Maybe it doesn't matter.
That is a regular success for him, so he dodges.
If you use 3 points of luck there, you could turn it into a hard success.
No, I'm gonna hang on to my luck.
Okay.
All right, I'm just
And
tossing that idea to you.
All right.
End
Number
up
one
burning
is
a
going
bunch
to
last time.
attack Seamus. 66, not good enough. Number two is dead. 3 is going to attack Jesse.
Ouch.
That is a crit. I mean, not a crit, a extreme.
That is awesome.
You can attempt to dodge.
Where is it?
Okay,
Nope.
you take 6 points.
All right.
Number 4 is dead. Jules is
not
dead.
good.
Number 6 is going to attempt to hit Martin and fail. Number 5
Is there-
is going to attempt to hit Lewis and fail.
Is major wound a cumulative of 50% hit points, or you have to
No.
lose
No,
50%
it's
of
50%
your hit
one
point?
hit.
Well, so yeah, you haven't hit that yet.
Okay, Alistair.
It's a terrible idea.
I am Mr. Terrible Idea. All right, I'm gonna fire at the captain.
Who are you firing at?
Nice.
The captain's dead.
Oh, Captain. Oh, sorry. Let me take a look at the map. This guy. That's
The one close to you?
oh, yeah, the closest one.
Okay. All right, you hit him. He looks like he's in some pain, but he is not down. Martin.
I will shoot the one that's attacking Jesse.
Okay.
Oh.
2 points of luck makes that a regular success.
All right. Yeah, I'll spend the 2 points of luck.
Okay. Then let me see if. What did I do? See if he's manages to dodge. He does not dodge, so he's dead. Okay. Seamus.
Do I still have the guy on top of me?
Yes.
Almost. All right. Let's try again.
Nope. Lewis.
Gonna put 2 more rounds in this guy. First shot. Miss. And yeah, I don't have a luck to use, so I used all my luck to escape the Chinese house at one time. So the penalty shot. Nope. And that's not a fumble with the weapon I have. Or it's just a miss.
Yeah, yeah, okay. It's not a malfunction.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Should I leave before I get killed, or should I just be a part of this total party wipe?
There's only
Oh
3 of
wait,
them
no.
left. You guys
Yeah,
are
there's
actually.
We're actually doing fairly well.
It shows 6.
Well, it's because he hasn't been removing them.
I haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, I just put little skull.
My
things next to them.
magnification is way too small.
Yeah, they got little skull and crossbones on them.
Yeah, there's
I don't
1,
know.
2, 3, 4.
What's closest to me?
Number 1.
How close is it?
About
I
3
want
feet
to
away.
move not so close. How about that? What is my choice for being not so
5 or
close?
6.
5 or 6? So I'm not quite sure I understand.
Oh, sorry. Maybe you can't see the. So there's this guy, and this guy.
It's all
So
more theater of the mind. So
my goal is not to be attacked next round. How far can I get away from things and have that be true?
I'll say that if you take 2 steps back, probably no one's gonna attack you directly next round.
Okay. And does that remove me from the fight?
No,
Or
you
do
can
I
still take.
still get an
You can still
attack?
take shots at 1, 5, or 6.
Okay. Um,
nice.
shoot, I never get the damage.
1d10
That's a
plus
hard
2.
success.
Well, maybe you should dodge first.
Oh yeah,
If you
That's
spend 2
that's a
points
hard-
of luck, you get a
that's
critical.
that's a hard dodge.
Okay. No, I'm not going to spend critical on this.
Okay. All right. Number 1 is going to attack Seamus and miss. 2 is dead. 3 is dead. 4 is dead. Jules is dead. Number 6 is going to attempt to attack Martin. That is a regular success.
Oh.
You get an extreme dodge, so, well, my guy's done. This guy's gonna attack Lewis. That is a regular success.
All right, I'll attempt to dodge. So I haven't been successful so far. Nope, I can't dodge worth a damn.
You take 2 points of damage.
All right.
Alistair.
I'm gonna take another shot at the closest one to me here. Come on. You miss.
Nope. Okay, Martin.
So I'm going to take a shot at one of the 2 guys who's attacking Lewis. Are they both injured or uninjured, or what's their status?
One of them's injured.
Yeah, the one that's closest to you is injured. The one that's furthest away is not injured.
Can I get a clean shot off at the one who's further away?
I will say yes.
All right.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Nope. Seamus.
All right. I guess probably I should have reloaded last time. For it, does that take an action away?
Yes, it does take an action to reload.
So switch to revolve. Then I say I switch to a revolver, and I still.
Okay, yeah. If you pull your revolver out, then you can attack this round. Nope.
Still nothing.
Lewis.
All right. Fire my. Let's see. I fired 4 rounds so far, so I'm gonna fire 2 more.
Okay.
So miss, and penalty is still a miss.
Okay.
1 round left.
Jesse.
I guess we'll keep. Which I guess the far left one.
Okay.
Can't hit with a damn.
It's terrible.
Okay. This one's gonna attempt to attack Seamus. That is a hard success for me.
Okay. Can I attempt to dodge?
You can attempt to dodge.
Let's see here.
Nice.
Not good enough.
Hey.
Hey.
Need a hard success.
He hits you for 2 points of damage.
All right.
2 is dead. 3 is dead. 4 is dead. Jules is dead. Number 6 is going to attempt to attack Martin. 22. That is a hard success for me.
We're firing a lot of shots here.
Yes.
Yeah, and
yes,
we're
At
you
some
missing
are.
a lot
point,
of
does
shots.
like the whole thing warehouse just empty out and
Well,
like
that will be happening soon.
Soon enough.
Okay, you dodge.
This is yeah.
Attacking Lewis. That is a regular success for me.
All right. See if I can even attempt to dodge.
This is
Yes, finally.
Yes, great. Okay.
Amazing.
Alex.
insane.
I can actually check mark that box.
I'm gonna take another shot at that closest to me.
Okay.
Come on. Boy, it takes a while to register this. Come on. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see if I'm able to dodge. Nope. Okay.
No.
11 damage. That kills him.
There's one left.
2 left.
Oh, I thought there was only 2 left already.
Nope, there's 2 over here. 6. They're both in front of you.
Okay.
One's fighting Martin and one's fighting you.
Okay.
Martin.
I'm gonna take another shot at the uninjured
Okay.
one.
Nice.
That kills him. Seamus.
Ah, come on. Hit, will you?
Ah.
Not so much. Lewis.
Firing my last round in the gun, and then I'll reload. So
Okay.
firing. No, I can't hit.
Jesse.
Oh boy, I got a bad feeling about this.
Nice.
Extreme.
Yeah, but I didn't do any damage.
No, extreme automatically means
Extreme
impale.
means extreme means max damage, so that's enough to kill him. Okay.
Cool.
I'm reloading, and I'm going to go, well, I have a funny feeling we're going to have to go in the drink. Do you want to plant one of your explosives?
So,
Because I have a funny
It's
feeling.
gonna blow up the yacht.
here's where we're at. I think we're close enough to stopping time. I'm gonna call it here.
Yeah.
You have made a hell of a ruckus firing a lot of shots
Everything.
of some high caliber weapons. So you would guess that there will probably be some attention being paid to you pretty soon. You have also murdered the captain and the entire crew of the Dark Mistress. So
Not to mention the fact that seeing the condition that the captain was in, I don't want to stick around because guys, there's radioactive substance that these guys have come into contact with. Chances are this entire ship's contaminated.
Right, but this would be a good time for you to, if we decide to take a dive for it, this would be a good time for you to put one of your explosive devices on here and let's go.
But there's fishmen.
We just killed them, Jesse.
What about if they're under the boat?
Well, we'll have to take our that or we run down the dock. But
Why
we
do
need
we
to go.
have to take our chances? I was for running down the dock.
There
Well,
were
then you should have ran down the dock if that's how you felt.
there were 7 opponents that were 10 feet away from us. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like we're going to get away from that.
I'm pretty sure we could have outran them on land.
I'm too old to run. Just
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
All right. how's everyone for 2 weeks from today, the 27th?
Yeah, I'm good.
That works.
Cool.
And we should probably discuss during that 2 weeks what we want to do. I still like the idea of plant a bomb and run for it or jump.
Well,
I think we should call our Japanese friend, right? Isn't he worried about this kind of crap?
Well, the issue here is we're in a bind. We don't know what's on the ship. We need to run.
Well, I mean, yeah, after we exit. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, not stop and try to find a phone right now.
Yeah, I know. I understand what you mean.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, think about it over the next couple of weeks, and we'll pick it up here in 2 weeks.
It's too bad we blew the stealth.
Thank you all for coming out, and we will lose more sanity together soon. Take care, everybody.
Uh,
So,
you guys.